Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
YouTube got volume.
How about Facebook? What's up, everybody? We're here at the NugSmasher factory in the hot box, aka the Smash Lab, coming to you live. We got a great live show program planned for you guys out here today. I got Daniel here with me.
Hey, what's up, guys?
And then I got Anthony, as always, here with me. And
How's it going?
we're gonna talk about, we have a incredible NugSmasher bundle that we're gonna give away today. At the end of this program, the winner will actually know who won, so you gotta stay tuned for that. But first, we're gonna do an isolation. We're gonna show you how we do an isolation, solventless isolation, the NugSmasher IQ. Now, typically the isolations I run them for 3 times, and they take an hour or so to do in this machine, or an hour and a half, or real close. But today we're gonna do a short isolation, so it won't be complete clean stuff, but we'll show you how easy it really is to isolate and how to get it out of the NugSmasher IQ. And then Anthony's gonna do a extraction on the NugSmasher Pro Touch. Is that right, Anthony?
Yep.
And what are you doing on that? You're doing...
I'm doing 14 grams, 2 7-gram bags. I think they're 90 micron bags.
So we'll have a little gusher here, 90 micron bags, 2 7-gram bags of them. And let's get started. Let's jump right into the isolation. We're going to come back and tell you how to win this incredible bundle. Give them a shot of that real quick. Let them see what they got working over there. That's the bundle we're giving away today, guys. So it's a NugSmasher Mini Essential Bundle with a bunch of other things that I've added in there, like a terp taster, for instance. So you can get right started sampling your solventless goodness that the machine's going to make for you. Has a bunch of bags and a bunch of other things. But before we get into that giveaway, and I'll tell you how you're going to win that, guys, let's come over to the IQ and let's get this isolation started. What I have here is I have 4 grams of rosin. I'm going to stick some gloves on. I have 4 grams of rosin, and they're in this, they're in a 15 micron sheet, 6-inch sheet, which we sell here. They're wrapped up, it's wrapped up, tri-folded over, and then it's stuffed in a 37 micron bag, trimmed, and then double stuffed in another 37 micron bag. It's an easy way to hold an isolation together so that you can put a specific amount of pressure on it. And I want to show you what our machine here, this NugSmasher IQ, does, guys, and how easy it is to do the isolation. The first thing you got to start with is the actual surface area of the product. So we can come over here and measure the surface area. It's right at 2.5 inches, which you can see it's programmed in there. And it's right at 1 3/4, which you can see that's programmed in there. So the surface area size is pre-programmed in the machine. It's set up for that right now. Let's just put 1.77. It's almost exact there, just so we have that in there. And then all we have to do is we just go right over to our ramp mode here. And then on the ramp mode, there's an isolate setting. We hit that and it brings these settings up. Now, like I said, I like to do 3 of these runs. I'll do 3 of these runs, cleaning the parchment paper each time to really give you some clean, pure, solventless isolate. But because of lack of time, and I want to show you how easy it is to do on the video, we're going to try something a little different. I'm going to go up in pressure to 180, and I'm going to go down in time to 20 minutes. So 20 minutes from now is when we're going to get that isolate out. So this is basically a ramp mode that over 20 minutes, it starts at 100 material PSI based on that pressure that we pre-programmed in, I just showed you. And then it ramps it up to 180 material PSI. And it has a start temperature of 100 degrees and an end temperature at 155 degrees. So it ramps the temperature up slowly as well. So once we have our rosin prepared here, which we have in the little deal, all we have to do is stick the parchment paper in just like this. And then we come in and we stick the rosin in right in the center of the plates there. Paper's wanting to jump around on me a little bit. That's perfect. And then we just hit start. Basically, the plates will come together automatically, and it'll go ahead and go through this run automatically for us. And that's really how easy it is. That's why we have so much damn isolate around. So you can see it's hit its 100 material PSI. Its 20-minute timer has started to count down. and the target PSI will slowly rise, and the target temperature will slowly rise over the settings over the time. So that being said, that's in. That's going to do its thing for 20 minutes. We'll see what happens 20 minutes from now. What we're going to do is come over and give this bundle, or tell you how you can win this bundle, rather. Okay, so the most important thing you guys need to know about this bundle is you must be present on the show to win. So right after this isolate comes out, 20 minutes from now is when the show is going to end, and we'll announce, right after the isolate, we'll announce who actually won this, this mini essential bundle plus. Now, what you have to do is you have to guess what all is in here and what the retail value marked on our site is for this bundle of items. Now, what you have to do is you got to go to NugSmasher.com/giveaway. Once again, NugSmasher.com/giveaway, and they'll also put a link in the comments for you on Facebook and YouTube there. And that is where you'll enter, on the website there, it has a form where you'll enter the amount or your answer of what dollar amount it actually is. So make sure you go through the form, you enter your information there, and you'll be entered to win. Now at the end of the broadcast, we'll announce who that winner actually is. So that's how you win that bundle, you guys. Again, it's NugSmasher.com/giveaway is how you're going to win this amazing bundle. And I've handpicked it all, guys. You got, you name it, it's in there. We got lots of glass tips for you, keychains, all the goodies for you. So should we get started in, Daniel, am I missing something here?
Yeah, well, one thing I was thinking about too is had interesting questions online. So any questions you have on YouTube or Facebook Live, ask them in the chat and we'll ask Ryan, you know.
Very good. So if you have any questions, guys, like Daniel said, question and answers, put it in the chat on the Facebook or YouTube, whatever platform you're watching on, and the guys will get those questions together for us, right?
Yeah,
and
right,
we'll give them an answer for you. So if you have any questions, holler at us. And I've seen, just as I'm standing over here, we have the NugSmasher XP Golden Ticket Giveaway. One of every 5 of the NugSmasher XPs purchased is getting a golden ticket. The newest golden ticket winner today is, hold on, wait for it. The newest golden ticket winner today that just got his unit is, can you read that?
Matt Mayer.
Matt Mayer. So Matt, if you're watching, congratulations to you. Yeah. Nice surprise when you bought an XP and you got $500 golden ticket inside, right? So really cool. I love to see people getting those and getting that golden ticket. So congratulations, Matt. Should we do a smash, you guys? What do you think?
I'm ready.
Daniel, you think we're ready?
Yeah, I think you're ready.
All right, let's do a smash. What the hell? So you got 17 minutes left on the IQ, just so you know where you're at. It's kind of like a timer for our show here, you know? Right. So NugSmasher Pro, tell me what's going on, Anthony. What's the deal with the NugSmasher Pro?
Oh, the NugSmasher Pro is an awesome unit, especially for, you know, big production. I could do up to 6 14-gram bags at a time, or I could do 3.5-gram bag, one of them if I wanted to. I could do an isolation just like how he's doing on IQ, or a big smash. So it's a great machine, especially because it has a touchscreen. It gives me, you know, digital pressure. I got this air control here, and then I can twist this knob here on the left side, and it brings the speed of the air in way down. You can see that there. Or I could speed it up by opening the valve. So that's one cool thing about this machine I like.
Well, right on. I like using the machine as well. It's a pneumatic machine, guys, so you need an air compressor, nothing crazy, but it does work off pneumatic air. And it also has a pump over hydraulic, so if you're really trying to finite your pressure during a hash extraction or something like that, you do have a manual pump handle that is removable on the back of the unit. So you can also use that manual over hydraulic personal touch and feel for your extractions on the NugSmasher Pro Touch. What's great about it, like Anthony says, is you have digital pressure that and digital pressure readout that allows you to really tune the machine in to be run on constant and consistent cycles. So as an owner of the machine, you may not be the operator of the machine. That's kind of how this machine's designed. It's been designed for either an owner-operator or an operator that may be just an operator. So the owner can come in, or the alchemist can come in and set the settings exactly like he wants them or she wants them, so that they get the exact amount of pressure, surface area on what they're doing, what they're extracting, so that the operator's not ruining any material. That's what's great about this machine. Like he's showing you these valves and whatnot on the side. You're able to actually limit the exact pressure on the machine with those valves. So you can really, once you've dialed the machine in, you just slam it forward and you can get the consistent extractions each time. But today you got two 7-gram 90 micron bags, right? With 14 total grams of flour, 7 gram in them each.
Yep.
And you're just gonna throw them in there and give us an extraction, right?
Yep.
So what are you gonna, you gotta set the surface area first with any press, right?
Exactly. That's the first step. Well, you know, obviously my temperature, which I like around 204 to 206, and then the next step will be your surface area.
Okay.
So right now we have two 7-gram bags, so it's easy as just selecting our 7-gram bag, and I got 2 of them. So I'm gonna select my bag count, 2. So that just gave me the surface area for 2 7-gram bags to smash.
Okay.
At whatever target PSI I set it at.
So what's your target PSI that you like on your flour?
Around 600 to 700 is good. So I like to do a 650. So I just start right in the middle.
Okay.
That's good.
And there's also some quick settings down here, guys, that you can toggle through that go to from 6 to 7 and 8. You're okay with all of them. You know, Anthony's done just literally thousands of extractions, so he knows exactly what he's after. You notice he just changed the timer to 2 minutes. So what happens is when that reaches its peak material PSI, it will start counting down the 2-minute timer. So I think you're all set, right? You ready to go?
Oh, I'm ready.
All right, let's do it.
So with this Pro unit, we haven't used a lot, or we don't use as much. So before I go ahead and smash it, I'm just gonna make sure I'm using the valve correctly. Make sure I'm not over pressurizing the material.
Yeah, so this thing has 20 tons of available pressure. That's a good point. And you know, the biggest mistake made on any press is just too much pressure immediately, right?
Yeah.
So let me grab you a magnet here. It's like we're short on magnets in this place, but they're all just hidden, huh? What the hell? You think we make them here?
Probably by the IQ.
Yeah.
There you go.
So what Anthony's suggesting is it's real easy to overpressurize with this unit by not having the air valve turned in. So he's making sure that it's nice and slow so he doesn't way overshoot his 650 material PSI, which is easy to do with a little amount in here. So if you have like a 3.5 gram bag, holy hell, it's real super simple to do. And we thought it'd be fun to show you guys how this NugSmasher Pro Touch worked. It's really the ultimate commercial machine. It's obviously backed by our lifetime warranty. It's all designed here in the NugSmasher factory in Lake Havasu City, Arizona. All the parts and whatnot are built here, and it's assembled here by our people, and then backed by our customer service here that's 7 days a week, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day, 7 days. You can see how Anthony's pointing at the material PSI as it's starting to build. And he's kind of getting a feel of where it's at. And this is a touchy point because when you're doing a flour extraction, keep in mind there's oil that's being coming off from between the plates, so it's being displaced, the surface area pressure as the rosin actually comes out. So you got to kind of maintain that pressure. That's what's so great we love about the IQ is it just automatically does it for you, you know, after years of doing it. But this is an amazing machine to be able to really do large commercial volume extractions. And man, I love the color of what's coming out of there.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that beautiful?
Oh, wow.
Wow. And you might need a little, and only 14 grams. So you guys could really imagine what 6 or 8 14-gram bags look like. Now this is only 2 7-gram bags, so 14 grams total that's between the plates here. So the NugSmasher Pro plates, 10-inch wide by 7-inch deep, so they're great big plates. They have 360-watt heaters in each plate, and they're individually controlled by our PID loop that our engineers designed and wrote right here. Matter of fact, Daniel with us, that is his PID loop, and it's worked marvelously. Started that with PID with the NugSmasher Touch, right, Daniel?
That's correct, yeah.
Yep. I'm going to tell you guys a funny story real quick about Daniel and I. He was kind of just our computer guy, and now Daniel's our partner here 7 years later, right, Daniel?
Yeah.
You know, him and I had a conversation one day. Hey, you think we could do this digitally and make an automatic machine and write the code ourselves and all this stuff? And he says, man, I think we could. And I said, yeah, I think we could too, you know. And we
Right.
set out to do it, and boy, did we get it done. So the first touchscreen unit that we built, the NugSmasher Touch, was all Daniel's algorithms, all of our hardware and design here. Anthony had a big input in that unit as well. So, and then all of them that's sprung from that as we go. And now we have the NugSmasher app, you guys. And if you're not taking advantage of that NugSmasher app, you must. It is freaking amazing what they've built. That's Daniel's and his team's newest creation, the NugSmasher app. It has the pressure calculator and so many great features built into it. But if you have the Pro or the XP that has the gauge, you really will get a lot out of the pressure calculator. It really will help your extractions out. And look at the results. Look at that. Beautiful results, you guys. I'm just loving that. Yes. And the terp profile is just off the chain, so I'm pumped on this. So that's, you know, I think it's probably, you know, somewhere around 3.5 to 4 grams on that, but we probably ought to do a guess the weight. But we're only doing one giveaway today, guys. It's the NugSmasher Mini Massive Bundle that we've picked out for you guys. So make sure you're entering to win at NugSmasher.com/giveaway. That's where you're going to win the NugSmasher Mini Massive Bundle. That's what I'm calling it, Daniel, the Massive Bundle.
I like it.
Yeah.
Works.
Yeah, and I want to take special time to recognize our camera guy, 1 and 2 here. You know, especially 1, she's just so amazing. 2's pretty good too, but they're always here to help and pitch in and all the ideas, and just a true partner to bring you guys all this content that we bring you. So couldn't do it without our camera guy. So thanks, Isabella, for that and all the hard work you do on our productions here, especially our lives. They can be a little stressful, guys. We want to bring you the best show we can. You know, we want everybody to really enjoy the show. So we put a lot of effort into it. I know it may not show, but boy, let me tell you, we do.
Got a couple questions if you're interested.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hit me. Daniel says he's got a couple questions here.
Yeah.
What do we got, Daniel?
So how do you know what pressure and temp depending on what the, let's see, how do you know what pressure and temp depending on the weight is being pressed? Is there a cheat sheet or is it programmed automatically?
Yes. Okay. Well, that's a great question. I think I know the gist of what you're asking. How do you know what pressure
And temperature to start with.
and temperature to start with? It depends on the material. If we're starting with flour, the starting the cheat sheet down here, if you look at this, guys, really helps you. And it's you know, the cheat sheet that we have on the bottom of the machines, the Touch, the IQ, and the Pro Touch, you can toggle between bag size, which sets, or a custom surface area, which you can go over to this screen and plug in here, so you can measure it like I did on the IQ. Or you could toggle between our 3.5 gram bags, which you can put anywhere from 2 grams all the way up to sometimes 5.5, 6 grams in the 3.5 gram bag. Same pressure needs to be applied because it's the same footprint. So you could toggle between those bags and how many of them you want to put in here. You can go to 7 gram bags, and we sell all those bags for you that are exactly those surface area sizes. So that's really when we make the slogan, NugSmasher Rosin Made Simple. We really, you know, set out with a look at the thing from an ending perspective from the very beginning, if that makes sense. So you could program your surface area in here, and then it has time, generality time, and this is for flour. So you have on the low end, high end, and medium time in here. And then you have pressure, a low end, medium, and high end pressure. And then you have a low, medium, and high temperature. So you see, we did like the medium temperature 205 because we've extracted this strain before, and we kind of know how to extract it because we tested it, and you have to do any strain, and they're all different. And then we know that about 650 material PSI, that was what Anthony really liked to get really good quality flour rosin out. And this isn't the freshest flour, by the way, so it's a little older flour. But I think I answered that question, Daniel.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Definitely.
and now also, guys, if you're using a machine like the Mini or the OG, that's why the Mini is good with 3.5 or 7 gram bags. Okay, and the OG, you could do the handle from 1/3 to 2/3 to 3/3 down, depending on what bag size you're putting between the plates. But the XP and the Pro, you have the NugSmasher app, which has a pressure calculator, which does exactly what I just showed you on the NugSmasher Pro Touch over there. And that's how you can really tell. And that's a great question, because it's one of the major mistakes made is not knowing the type of pressure to put on what's between the plates.
Sure.
And when the size between the plates changes, the pressure that you apply drastically changes. So great question. Thanks very much for asking that question, guys. Anything else you got there?
This one kind of ties back in what you were saying about the Mini and all this, about asking about, he's getting the Mini tomorrow. What's the best tips for a press with no gauge? You kind of already talked about that a little bit about the bag.
Yeah, so, if you go with a 7-gram bag with the Mini, it's a lot easier not to overpressurize it. So, you don't have to smash the shit out of it. Remember, too much pressure is not your friend.
Right.
You want to start with the very best quality product you can put in it, because it's only going to make that product worth so much more money. So value-wise, So my biggest tip, starting with the Mini, it's a great machine. I love it. I've done so many thousands of extractions with the NugSmasher Mini, is just to start out real slow and take your time and learn how to extract rosin from flour with it. And there's so many good videos that on our channel here that shows you and demonstrates that. But Anthony's even made isolate with the Mini. Remember when he did that?
Yeah,
he isolated with the Mini. So, I mean, it does take a little bit of talent and understanding, but he reduced it to a video to show you guys, and so that you guys could figure that out. But anyway, we had a newsletter that came out with a bunch of great deals. I wanted to share this with you guys. I know we're looking at this wonderful rosin that Anthony's collecting, but we had a newsletter with all these great deals, and I wanted to share it with the people that were on live. And the reason that it's on a paper here, there's discount codes. And it goes right down: $20 off every purchase, $100 or more, $50 off every purchase, $250 or more. The XP Golden Ticket we told you a little bit about. Got a lot of people getting those. Congratulated Matt from earlier today that got one. And then also we're doing upgrade specials. So if you upgrade to an XP, we give you an additional $50 off using this code. If you upgrade to a Touch, we give you an additional $100 off using this code. An IQ 250 off using this code, and a Pro Touch 350 off using this code. So I wanted to just show you guys that. This will be also pinned in the I think it's MailChimp on the comments in the live here. So if you're in the market for any of that stuff, at least you can get the very best deals that's available to you. We really appreciate you guys tuning into our live videos. It's real important to us. So 2 minutes left on this isolation, if you can believe it. So we should, basically what's happened is it should have taken most of the oils, the fats, and the terpenes out of the rosin, and they should be outside the screen and the bags. And what we're going to do is we're going to pull the bags apart, cut them off, and get all of the fats and terpenes and oils. Wow, look at that. Man, big old fat slab.
You want to know the weight?
Yeah, how much?
I know.
We're not doing a giveaway on it or anything, but let's see. God, look at that, guys.
People...
Big old fat slab. So right at 4 grams, it looks like, huh, Ant?
Pretty close, yeah.
Is that what you got?
3.92.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Almost 4 grams, which out of 14 grams of flour, that's what kind of yield is that? Oh, do you have a scissors?
Oh, sorry.
What kind of yield is that out of 14 grams of flour? We can go to our calculator tool and find out, right?
Yeah. Right now.
Wow, look at that, you guys. Man. And that's how easy it is to make solventless great rosin, man.
28%.
This is not right because I cut all this off, but anyway, 4 grams of just wonderful rosin. There you go, 28%.
Yeah.
So 28% yield, that's what you want to find. Now, they're not all like that, you guys. It's a really good strain. It's an older crop. It's like 60 days old now, or 40-something plus days old. But it's a really good strain. It's a really good cross. It's in terp files. That's how we know what to track and what to get. We put our results in terp files so that we can duplicate those results time after time. So that's why we have, and terp files lives on the NugSmasher app, which you can get obviously at the Apple store or the Android store. So 4 seconds left. I'm gonna throw some gloves on here. And what we should be left with here, guys, is a wafer. Now, the key to this isolation is making sure your rosin butters up. Will you look at that? I'm just going to let it cool down just a tiny bit before I peel the rest of this off, okay? You can see what's come out of that. That's the fats, the terpenes. And what will be left here, once I take the stuff off, and I'll show you, just want to let it cool just a tiny bit here. Yeah, I'm going to let it sit and cool just for 1 second, guys. Glasses. Oh, they're there.
Just don't see it, all right.
Fuck, when you can't see and you set your glasses down someplace, how can you find them, right? Holy hell.
Someone asked if they can request for the yield calculator to be put back on the app.
So it's funny you mentioned that. It has been put back on the app by overwhelming demand. Go ahead and just update your app. It's on there now. The app, I'm glad you brought that up too, because Daniel and his team has been working on this app nonstop. Zach's been doing some amazing stuff on this app, and we have a new release coming out.
We do, yes.
Now, the pressure calculator and the yield calculator is already back on there in the timer.
That's correct. Yep.
That was on there last week, but we have a new release coming out. Tell us about that, Daniel.
So you're going to be able to follow people, a post in particular, or a strain as well, and get notifications whenever someone posts in those topics.
Oh, that's sick.
So you'll be able to follow people, and follow strains, that sort of thing as well. That's all coming out at the end of this week here.
So it's really cool. So basically, you guys could follow me or follow Anthony that does all these great extractions, right? And then every time he does a post, you get a notification, and then there's more communication skills, right? Is that what you were saying? Is a little more communication skills?
So yeah, if I comment on your post, right, I follow a certain post, I want to follow the discussion that's happening there. I can actually see notifications from that too as well. Messaging is coming down the line, but this is kind of the first step to getting us to add notifications.
Man, I'm so excited with what you're doing on that, just constantly, Daniel. It's just great. So like I said, guys, typically I would put this back in. I'd rewrap this, and I'd put it back in for probably 2 more runs. And, you know, I kind of rushed this. I did it, yeah, well, I did this. I cut it down for 25 to 20 minutes, you know, and see how it's little is peeling off on the actual screen. You can avoid that or prevent that from happening by letting it cool off in the fridge just for a second. It's just for the sake of the live video. I'm trying to show you guys how to do how easy this is to do. So if we put it back in, see, normally, Anthony, it's 25 minutes, but I turned it down to 20 minutes.
Sure.
And then I turned the pressure up a little bit. So typically my second run, I would go in for another 25 minutes. I'd do the first run for 25 minutes. And then I'd leave the temperature at 155 like it does here, but I'd raise the actual end pressure to 220. So I took it up to 180 on this one and then did less time. So we knew it wasn't going to be as clean, but it's going to give us some righteous fucking isolate.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
Yeah, look at it. It's just wonderful isolate. So anyway, that's how easy it really is to get isolate. Before I peel it off of this completely, let's just see. Yeah, before I peel it off this completely, you guys, I'm going to let this cool down so that it'll pop right off it. But that's how you get, you know, a solventless isolate. Now, yes, it's not as pure as something coming out of a closed loop system, but it doesn't have those chemicals in it. And when you taste this solventless isolate, it will blow your socks off. It is very potent. It's very stony. It's very strong. And when we test it, it's up in the mid to high 80s of THCA. This actual product. So I know that, you know, isolate by net definitions, you know, 96, I've heard it all. But that's what you're getting with this. This is solventless isolate in my book, every time, all the time. And the difference between this and a big old piece of isolate that you'd buy, the best thing that you've ever seen in any shop that came out of a closed loop system is what, in your opinion?
Oh, well, the high.
Yeah.
I mean, this is not even close to near the same.
No.
Plus, you know, if you don't like the purity of that, you just keep pressing it.
And you can get that
you
purity.
Get the purity out.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, how far do you want to go with it? And
So
this stuff you cannot buy anywhere. That's what is dumbfounding to me. You can't buy,
And you would.
saltiness
You would,
isolate.
boy.
I would. Oh
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
But,
but it is, that's where the machines come from because of that need and that, to get the product that we just couldn't get and couldn't buy. So we're able to make it out of regular flour with these machines. So the giveaway. That's where we're at here. Guys, this exciting time here. Okay, so the giveaway. You had to go to nugsmasher.com/giveaway. You had to guess the retail value of of this mini bundle here, which is a mini essential bundle plus. And Daniel, do we have some entries or what's the deal?
Oh yeah, we have a lot of entries actually.
All right.
Yeah.
Hundreds of entries,
Hundreds of
actually.
entries.
Only over 700 entries. My God. Okay, that was a lot. All right, thank you guys so much for all your participation here. We're figuring out a winner now. You must be present to win. You must, when I announce your name as the winner, you must go into the chat on whatever platform you're in and say I'm the winner, and enter the last 4 digits of your phone number that you entered on the contest form at nugsmasher.com/giveaway. So I'm the winner. Just let us know in the comments of the platform you're on, either Facebook or YouTube, and you'll have to put your name and the last 4 digits of your phone number that you entered. So do we have a winner, Daniel? Do you want to announce it?
Yes, I've
Daniel,
got someone actually
please.
that came really close. I mean, within pennies, basically.
Okay, very good. Well,
Yeah.
first of all, should we tell them what it is?
Sure.
What is what is the proper answer? What is in that bundle?
So the proper answer is $994.07.
So $994.07, and this is exactly what's in it. So if you went ahead and put all these items in your cart, that's what you're going to end up with. So we had somebody very, very close to that, Daniel. Do you want to, without further ado, you want to tell us who the fuck it is?
Yes, it's Scott Amburn.
Scott Amburn.
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 Yep.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to slaughter your name, Scott. Scott Amburn, congratulations to you. So look, whatever platform you're on, get on there, say, hey, I'm Scott, and the last 4 of your phone number. Claim your NugSmasher Mini, amazing bundle. And I gotta tell you, Scott, we have a terp taster in there for you. We got a decarb capsule. We got a pre-pressed mold. We got a bunch of extra bags for you here, 3.5 gram bags. We got a bunch of sticker packs, t-shirts. Also, hey, Scott, give us your t-shirt size so we can put the proper size t-shirts in here for you. 2 great t-shirts coming with it, bunch of keychains. Okay, this is this is something that's extra, the Canagar kit. If you guys haven't tried our method of Canagars, you must. It's the shit. So this kit has everything in it you need to make them. Has the actual parchment mold. It has the glass tips. It has the packing straw, and it has the can of straw. And then it also has the Nug Packer, which is the actual mold for the Canagar, guys. Badass kit. So Scott, congratulations to you. All this is coming at you, and it'll probably be shipped. Only if he claimed it.
I haven't seen him on
Has he
YouTube.
claim it?
I haven't seen him on YouTube.
Oh, shit.
So who's...
Okay, customer service, help me out. Has Scott claimed his prize, or? Oh, shit, that's a bummer.
We might have to get to the
Did
next
anybody else
person.
guess it?
I can look who's closest.
Yeah, it's the next person. You got to be present to win, guys. Sorry. Man, Scott, that's a bummer. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, he did claim it. All right, okay. So, oh, man, did he give his number and everything? Okay, good. Good talk. Good talk. Thanks for that. Okay, so Scott, congratulations. Scott Amburn?
Amburn, yes.
Amburn. Scott Amburn.
Hey, Scott's here. Scott's here.
Okay, did he give his number and all that?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
He's here on Facebook. He did the last 4.
Okay, he's on Facebook. User on Facebook won the mini bundle, guys. And guys, next Wednesday, 5 p.m., we're going to do this all over again. So really appreciate your participation. Like, subscribe, tell a friend. Follow us on social media platforms. We're on all of them. You can follow me on social media, NugSmasher CEO. We're there, and we're here to help you. Remember, our customer service is 7 days a week to help you guys out with whatever you may need. Always, always here to help you guys. Appreciate your support so much. Anything, Daniel? Anthony?
Just download our app.
Yeah.
Download the NugSmasher app. Take care, guys. Next time.